Sometimes a single YouTube video can do more than just go viral. It can start a legal war. What begins as a review, a reaction, or even a joke can suddenly turn into something far more serious. Lawsuits, courtrooms, and millions of dollars on the line. The internet moves fast, and creators often push boundaries to entertain their audiences. But every once in a while, a video crosses a line that someone else refuses to ignore. From influencers exposing powerful figures to pranksters taking things a little too far, these moments prove that content on the internet can have real-world consequences. Some creators walked away victorious, while others paid a heavy price for what they posted online. So today, we're diving into some of the most controversial times YouTubers found themselves facing lawsuits because of their videos. For 30 Tate's failed lawsuit. Andrew and Tristan Tate built a massive online following around controversial alpha male content. But when Australian YouTuber Nathan Pope began criticizing them and exposing what he believed was harmful messaging toward young audiences, the brothers responded with a defamation lawsuit in 2025. They claimed his videos damaged their reputation and income. However, the court dismissed the case because it was filed in Florida, where the defendants didn't live. 29 battery review backlash product reviews are meant to help people make better buying decisions. But sometimes companies don't like negative feedback. YouTuber Stefan Fisher tested batteries sent to him by a manufacturer and later reported that their quality dropped over time. After posting his concerns online, the company sued him for defamation. The case gained major attention, and supporters helped fund his defense. In 2025, the court dismissed the lawsuit. 28. Film review censorship. Russian YouTuber Yevgeny Bajanov became famous for humorous yet sharp movie reviews, but his harsh critique of the film Beyond the Edge caused serious trouble. The studio behind the movie sued him for copyright infringement, claiming his review used too many film clips. Bajanov argued the lawsuit was meant to silence criticism. After strong public backlash and support from filmmakers, the studio eventually dropped the case completely. 27. Robot beating incident. Streamer iShowSpeed is known for chaotic and unpredictable live streams, but one stream in Austin, Texas, turned into a legal nightmare. During the broadcast, a robot developed by a robotics company appeared as a guest. At first, it seemed like a funny interaction, but the robot began making strange comments and gestures that annoyed Speed. In frustration, he ended up attacking the robot during the stream. Months later, the robotics company filed a lawsuit, claiming the robot had been seriously damaged and could no longer function properly. They demanded over $1 million in compensation. 26. The In-N-Out prank lawsuit. Prank videos can bring millions of views, but they can also cause real problems for businesses. YouTuber Brian Arnett filmed a prank where he pretended to be an employee at an In-N-Out burger location. Wearing clothing similar to the brand's uniform, he told customers bizarre and disturbing things about the restaurant, including fake hygiene issues. Customers believed the claims were real, which quickly damaged the brand's reputation. Furious over the video, the company filed a lawsuit accusing Arnett of defamation and harming their business. The prank that was meant for laughs quickly turned into a serious legal dispute. 25. The angry landlord case. Fergus Wilson was already infamous in the UK after controversial statements about tenants made headlines. When YouTuber Danny Hyde began mocking him in comedic videos, the criticism became even more public. Hyde's content used satire and strong language while calling out Wilson's behavior. Wilson and his wife didn't find the jokes amusing and filed a lawsuit claiming malicious communication. However, when the case reached court, the judge found there was no legal basis for the claims. The lawsuit was dismissed in 2019, and Hyde even joked afterward that if Wilson tried suing again, he should at least show up to court. 24. The SS Sniper Wolf dispute. Behind many successful channels are people who helped build them. In the case of SS Sniper Wolf, that led to a legal battle. After her relationship with Evan Young, also known as Sausage, ended, he filed a lawsuit claiming he had helped create the channel's brand and write scripts for her reaction videos. According to him, he was entitled to a share of the earnings generated after their split. Young claimed the channel had made over $1 million during that time. Sniper Wolf disagreed with his claims, arguing he wanted money without continuing to work. 23. The Lock Company lawsuit. When companies claim their products are unbreakable, someone online will eventually try to prove them wrong. That's exactly what happened when a lock manufacturer released a video promoting their supposedly indestructible trailer lock. YouTuber Trevor MTN decided to test the claim. Using nothing more than a piece of aluminum from a soda can, he managed to break the expensive lock in minutes. The company reacted angrily and filed a defamation lawsuit against him. But during the court proceedings, even the company admitted the method actually worked. The case was quickly dismissed. 22. The World Record Gaming lawsuit. Gaming history is filled with legendary high scores, but some records have also sparked huge controversies. Billy Mitchell was famous for record-breaking scores in classic arcade games. However, YouTuber and speedrunner Carl Jobst published videos questioning whether those records were legitimate. He also made claims about Mitchell's role in another legal dispute involving a different creator. Mitchell responded by filing a defamation lawsuit. In 2025, the court ruled against Jobst, stating some of his claims were false and damaging. The judge ordered him to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages and legal costs. 21. The racist defamation case. Canadian influencer Kevin J. Johnston built his online presence around extreme political commentary, but his videos targeting restaurant owner Mohammed Faki went far beyond criticism. In several uploads, Johnston made racist remarks and false accusations about Faki and his business. The restaurant owner eventually responded with a defamation lawsuit. In 2019, the court ruled strongly against Johnston. He was ordered to pay about 2.5 million Canadian dollars, one of the largest defamation payouts in Canadian history at the time. The case became a clear example of how online harassment can lead to serious legal consequences. So here's 20 copycat aesthetic lawsuit. Influencer culture often revolves around trends, but one case raised the question, can someone actually own a style? Influencer Sydney Nicole claimed another creator, Alyssa Scheel, copied her entire aesthetic, from beige color palettes to product presentation. According to the lawsuit filed in 2024, Scheel allegedly adopted the same branding after meeting Nicole at an event. The case sparked debate across social media about whether an online vibe can truly be protected under copyright law. Sir 19. Nintendo's piracy lawsuit. Nintendo has always been strict about protecting its intellectual property. In 2024, the company sued content creator Jesse Keegan, known online as Every Game Guru. According to the lawsuit, he streamed pirated Nintendo games online, including titles that hadn't even been officially released yet. Nintendo also claimed he encouraged viewers to pirate the games themselves. The gaming giant demanded millions in damages, turning the case into a major warning for creators sharing leaked or pirated content. 18. The Ace family legal troubles. Once one of YouTube's biggest family channels, the Ace family faced a series of legal problems that slowly damaged their reputation. Multiple lawsuits surrounded the family, including issues related to business deals and influencer boxing events. Financial troubles also surfaced when their luxury mansion went into foreclosure. As controversies piled up and their personal lives changed, the channel stopped uploading regularly. What was once one of the platform's most successful family brands quickly began to fall apart. 17. Predator-Hunter lawsuit. Channels exposing online predators often walk a legal tightrope. Zach Swear, who ran the channel Anxiety War, created videos confronting people he believed were attempting to meet minors. One of the individuals featured in a video later filed a lawsuit against him, accusing Swear of defamation, invasion of privacy, and editing footage unfairly. Despite the lawsuit, the evidence gathered by Swear was later used in a criminal investigation, and the man involved eventually received probation. 16. Clinton copyright case. Copyright disputes are common on YouTube, especially when clips are reused in commentary videos. In one case, creator Akilah Hughes filmed Hillary Clinton during the 2016 election night event. Later, YouTuber Carl Benjamin used a short portion of that footage in a political commentary video. Hughes filed a copyright lawsuit claiming the clip was used without permission. However, the court ruled the video fell under fair use, meaning Benjamin's use of the footage was legally protected. 15. Bushfire blame lawsuit. After devastating bushfires swept across Australia between 2019 and 2020, political debates about responsibility intensified. YouTuber Friendly Jordies released videos criticizing politician John Barilaro, accusing him of corruption and blaming him for decisions connected to the disaster. Barilaro responded with a defamation lawsuit against both the creator and Google for hosting the videos. The controversy escalated when the YouTuber's producer was arrested during the investigation. Eventually, the legal dispute ended with a settlement. 14. The $1 million reward case. Musician Ryan Leslie once offered a huge reward after his laptop was stolen during a trip. In a video posted online, he promised $1 million to anyone who returned it. A man eventually found the laptop and gave it back. However, Leslie refused to pay the reward because the important music files inside were missing. The finder sued him in court and surprisingly won. The court ruled the public promise was legally binding. 13. The parody problem. Comedy and parody often push boundaries, but sometimes companies take jokes seriously. Brothers Matt and Mark DeVella created a parody rap song about working in a grocery store. In the video, they jokingly suggested they might do unpleasant things to products if customers were rude. Their employer didn't find it funny. The company fired them and filed a lawsuit demanding the video be removed and asking for massive financial damages, eventually leading to a settlement. 12. The university prank lawsuit. Prank videos can quickly cross the line from funny to frightening. In 2022, two YouTubers filmed a staged scenario at a university lecture. One entered the room acting aggressively, while another followed carrying a briefcase and shouting about money. Students believed something dangerous was happening and quickly fled the classroom in panic. The university later filed a lawsuit and secured a restraining order against the creators, accusing them of causing fear and disruption. 11. The false true crime accusation. When a teenage girl disappeared in California, her family faced an unimaginable tragedy. But one YouTuber made shocking claims online, suggesting the disappearance was staged as a fundraising scheme. These accusations spread widely and angered many viewers. After the girl's body was later found following an accident, the family filed a defamation lawsuit against the creator. A judge eventually allowed the case to move forward, highlighting the dangers of spreading unverified theories online. 10. The wrong Chris Hansen lawsuit. When serious allegations surfaced against YouTuber Onision, several creators began covering the story. Among them was Repsion, who released detailed videos criticizing his behavior. Around the same time, television personality Chris Hansen attempted to confront Onision at his home for an online investigation. Instead of cooperating, Onision called the police and later filed a lawsuit claiming harassment. In a bizarre twist, legal documents were reportedly sent to the wrong Chris Hansen before the case was eventually dropped. 9. The FTX influencer lawsuit. The collapse of the cryptocurrency exchange FTX created one of the biggest financial scandals in recent years. When the company went bankrupt in 2022, it was revealed that massive fraud had taken place inside the organization. Investors who lost money began targeting influencers who had promoted the platform online. Several YouTubers who previously endorsed FTX were included in a huge class action lawsuit worth around $1 billion, accusing them of misleading audiences without proper research. Number 8, the viral clip copyright battle. Ray William Johnson once dominated YouTube with his series where he reacted to viral clips. However, his success eventually led to legal trouble. Media licensing company Jukin Media claimed Johnson used several clips they owned without permission. They demanded dozens of videos be removed and filed a lawsuit over copyright infringement. While the case initially seemed to favor Johnson's defense, the legal battle continued until both sides eventually reached a settlement before the final verdict. Number 7, the game developer lawsuit. Video game critic Jim Sterling became known for brutally honest reviews of poorly made games. When Sterling criticized a game called The Slaughtering Grounds, the developers behind it reacted aggressively. The studio filed a massive lawsuit demanding millions of dollars in damages, claiming the review hurt their reputation and business. However, the situation backfired dramatically. As the company itself began to collapse financially, the lawsuit lost momentum and was eventually dismissed completely. 6. Kevin Hart defamation lawsuit. Celebrity gossip channels often walk a thin legal line. In one case, YouTuber Tasha K interviewed Kevin Hart's former assistant, who made several shocking claims about the comedian's personal life. These allegations included accusations of gambling problems and secret affairs. Hart quickly responded with a lawsuit for defamation and extortion, claiming the interview was part of a plan to pressure him for money. The legal dispute continued for years before both sides eventually reached a settlement. Number 5, BTS defamation case. In South Korea, defamation laws can be extremely strict, especially when it comes to celebrities. A YouTuber known for posting negative and unverified claims about famous figures eventually crossed a major line by targeting members of the global K-pop group BTS. The creator's agency supported the two members in filing a lawsuit for defamation. The court later ruled against the YouTuber, ordering financial compensation and handing down a suspended prison sentence for spreading false information. Number 4, the H3H3 copyright case. The lawsuit between H3H3 Productions and another creator became one of the most important legal battles in YouTube history. After H3H3 used clips from another YouTuber's video in a reaction and commentary format, the original creator filed a copyright lawsuit claiming it wasn't fair use. The case went to court in 2017, where the judge ultimately ruled in favor of H3H3. The decision became a landmark moment that strengthened fair use protections for commentary creators. Number 3, Cardi B versus Tasha K. One of the most expensive defamation cases involving a YouTuber happened when rapper Cardi B sued gossip creator Tasha K. Several videos posted on the channel made serious claims about Cardi B's personal life, including accusations involving health issues and illegal behavior. The rapper argued the statements were completely false and damaging. In 2022, the court ruled in Cardi B's favor and ordered Tasha K to pay millions of dollars in damages. For 2, the Vlog Squad accident lawsuit. A dangerous stunt during a YouTube shoot turned into a devastating injury. During filming, Jeff Wittek was swinging from a rope attached to an excavator operated by fellow creator David Dobrik. The machine suddenly stopped, causing Wittek to slam into it and suffer severe facial injuries, nearly losing his eye. After multiple surgeries and years of recovery, Wittek filed a lawsuit seeking millions in damages for the life-changing accident. Logan Paul's forest controversy. One of the biggest scandals in YouTube history happened when Logan Paul uploaded a video filmed inside Japan's Aokigahara forest. The footage included the body of a person who had taken their own life, which immediately triggered global outrage. The backlash didn't just affect Paul's reputation, it also impacted a film project he was involved in. The production company later filed a lawsuit, claiming the controversy damaged the movie's release and caused major financial losses. If you found these shocking YouTube controversies interesting, make sure to like the video, share it with someone who loves internet drama, and subscribe for more deep dives into the wild world of online creators.